Hello friends and welcome back to Hef and TSE. I'm Tater, aka Chip, aka Hef. Got a lot of aliases. That's not the point. The point is, this is another adventure into the Tater Sports multiverse. It's the Outlaws franchise on MLB The Show 26, and we are about to hit July and do our draft and all that fun stuff. Yeah, let's go. If you enjoy this kind of content, if you wouldn't mind hitting that like and subscribe, a little bit of effort for a whole lot of help for this tiny little channel, we would appreciate it. So as we begin this one, we sit at 39 and 48 on the season. We had a pretty good May. I mean, it wasn't horrible like April was, where we just went on a super skid there on the back end of it. But yeah, 39 and 48. And we open up this one with a home set against the Chi Sox. And we're going to player luck and just get into a game with the one and only Sawyer Bush. Sawyer Bush, 5 and 6 on the season. 90 innings, 89 Ks. Gotta get that whip and ERA down. But he is a rookie. We'll lead it off against Jerkson Kofar. Number 18. Be careful. He might go into a road rage. Yes. Grounded to second. One pitch. One out. Starts Teal off 0-1. That's the ball. Change up misses. Sinker. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2. Slider. Not where we wanted to put it, but we'll take it. That's 2 down in the top of the first. Montgomery takes the first one outside, 1-0. That is ripped down the line. Fair ball. And that's a 2-out double. Colson Montgomery. Munetaka Murakami up. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Down in the dirt, he wins it at ones. Ripped foul. The 1-2 delivery. Sky in foul territory. Mountcastle over. He holds it in. That's the end of the top of the first. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. 0-0.
Leading off for the White Sox, the third baseman, Miguel Vargas.
All right, Vargas leads off the top of the second as the Outlaw offense musters 0 runs. Yes! Slap foul, 0-2. Good chaser, come on. Swing and a miss on the slider. K number 2.
Alex Paul.
Hall takes strike one. 299 on the year, 9 homers, 42 ribs. That one is ripped foul. Quickly 0-2. Chases the slider away. 2 down, top of the second. Luis Angel Acuna takes strike one. Changeup misses down and in. Ripped foul. This Bush hits triple digits on that one. Can't get a chase on the slider. It's 2-2. Got the swing and a miss on the high. That's it. For the top of the second, we head to the bottom half. 0-0. All right, top of the third. Leading it off, Jake Fraley. It stays 0-0. First pitch in there, strike one. Slap foul, quickly 0-2. Changeup gets him. Strikeout number 5 for Sawyer Bush.
Up.
Curveball in there, strike 2. Misses with the slider away. This is actually the guy I was talking about, the other generational talent that we passed on to take Ryan McDaniel, Terry Bell. He got 282 in his rookie season and is off to a good start. That is grounded to DeVries. He'll zip it to first. 2 down.
Up next to the White Sox, the designated hitter.
Yeah, Bell only plays the outfield. While McDaniel could play third, first, left, so a little bit more versatility, so that's why we went with him. Profar back up as the lineup rolls over.
Nope, that's the one.
That's a challenge. Oh, I thought it got a sliver. We're down to 1. That one's in there, evens it at 1s. Sinker. Finds the bottom right corner. It's 1-2.
Nope, outside.
Misses with the changeup. The 2-2 delivery is fouled away. We'll do it again. Stays alive. Set the slider and you see it back going. That is zip the second. That's the third. We head to the bottom of the third. Still tied at 0. All right, back in the top of the fourth. Still 0-0. Kyle Till leads it off for the Chi Sox.
Ball.
Takes ball 1 up and in.
Ball.
All right, we'll waste it. I thought we got a piece. We did not. We're out of challenges. 2-0 to Teal. Finds the zone. 2-1. Two, just like that. This could be a mistake if we don't hit our spot. That's a fair ball. Till around first, and the throw is offline, so that's a leadoff double for Kyle Till. So nobody out, man in scoring position for Chicago here in the top of the fourth.
That's a ball.
100 miles per hour on the gun, misses high.
Ball.
Now we can't challenge that.
Strike.
There we go, we finally get one in there. Fouled away, 2-2. Slider gets him swinging. 1 down. And the dangerous Murakami will rip it to McDaniel. He'll knock it down. And that's an infield single for Murakami. I'll say it right eventually. And first and second, 1 out for Vargas. Swing and a miss, strike 1. We want a double play.
Forward.
Changeup misses low. Sinker finds his zone, 1 and 2. Slider is fouled away. Vargas stays alive. Punches him out looking. That's in there, man. Boom. So the White Sox are down to 1 challenge. That's Alex Call. Bush 1 out away from getting out of the jam here in the fourth. It's 1-0. We miss badly, but he swings and misses to help us out. He ends it at 1s. Change up, swing and a miss. 1 more. And the slider gets in as Bush is out of the inning. We're at 0. He's heading to the bottom of the fourth.
Leading off for the White Sox, the second
Luis Angel Acuna lead off the top of the 5th as the Outlaws put 2 on the board in the bottom of the 4th. I'm glad they did not challenge that. Quickly 0-2 to Acuna. Change up in the dirt. He makes no offer, 1 and 2. Got him with the slider. Punch out number 9 for Bush. Jake Fraley.
Ball.
It's a fastball outside for ball one.
No.
Oof, that's tough. 2-0. Swing and a miss on the changeup. The 1-2 delivery. 2-2. Fouled off. Stays 2-2. There's a little dribbler to short. Rise to Mountcastle. 2 down.
Up next is Chicago. The center fielder, Terry Bell.
Top prospects in baseball, Terry Bell.
Ball. Low.
The 1-0.
No, that's a ball.
Wow. 2-0 to Bell. That was ripped foul. It's 2-1. Slider, swing and a miss. 2-2. Ooh, up and in. That runs the count full. 3-2.
Take it, back.
And that's a walk.
For the White Sox, the designated
2 on, 1 out for Profar.
ball.
Bush issues his first free pass of the game.
Hey.
Quickly gets ahead of Profar 0-1. That's fouled away. And can't get to it. It's 0-2. Change up, slap foul. Sinker to a rise. Mountcastle, and that's the end of the top of the 5th. We head to the bottom. Outlaws on top 2-0.
Leading off for the White Sox, the catcher.
And we move to the top of the 6th. It is still 2-0 lead for the Oklahoma Outlaws. Kyle Teal takes strike 1. High heat fouled away. 0-2. There's a change up, dribble to a rise to Mountcastle. Out number 1.
Up next is Chicago, the shortstop, Colton Montgomery.
Ball.
Fastball low. It's 1-0 to Montgomery. Foul ball evens it at 1s. Change up fouled off. 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider. 2 down. On the top of the 6th. This Bush registers K number 10. Tommy takes ball 1 high. Change up with foul. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Stays alive. Popped to right. can of corn. That's the end to the top of the 6th. Outlaws stay in front. 2-zip. Arise, McDaniel, Bowers, the Hart. And that's it for Bush. That's 6 scoreless innings. As Castro comes in relief. The Outlaws pick up a win. Bush evens his record at 6-6. It's a 1-0 series lead for the Outlaws. Let's go. Take game 1 of the series 9-4. And we got an off day. And I think we're going to head down. Play a player lock game. Chipper Dean. And Santos on the mound for Frisco.
Batting second, the right fielder, Chipper Dean.
Hey, need you now. Your turn.
That is sneaks through the right field. That's a single. For Chipper Dean, 2 on, nobody out in the top of the 1st for the Rockets.
Leading off.
And they push 1 across as we get to the top of the 3rd.
Dean.
Hey! That's a ball.
Fastball high, evens it at 1s. Dean rips one to right, directly to the right fielder.
Batting ninth, the catcher.
And move to the bottom of the 3rd.
Johnson.
This one's slapped to right. Dean cannot get to it. Plays the bounce off the wall. He's going for 3 and it's going to be way, way out. And that's the end of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman.
All right, bottom of the 1st, 1 on, nobody out.
Birdman.
All right, Tyler, let's go. 3.
Dean fires the 3rd and got him again. Oh, wait. Okay.
Now batting.
I thought they said he was safe. 2 out, 1 on. Still in the bottom of the 4th. And here's another chance for Dean. It's a can of corn. That's the end of the 4th.
Leading off.
Top of the 5th. Dean 1 for 2.
Chipper Dean.
5 for 15 in the series.
No, that's ball.
It was way early. It's 0-1. There's another shot to right, and that's run down. And it's out number 1.
Now back.
Move to the top of the 6th. This is Midland.
Chipper
Puts 4 on the
Dean.
board. It's 5-0 now.
Come on, run out.
Wow.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 55, Oswald Gonzalez.
Rip to right. Oh, I thought he was going to go through. And Frisco's on the board.
Now batting, the third baseman, Kyle Neves.
There's a pop to right. And Dean is there, and that's the end of the 7th.
Leading
Looks like
off
we're gonna get
for
one
the
more
Indians,
at
the right
bat.
fielder, number 8, Chipper Dean.
Can we do something with it? Nope. Easy out. So it's going to be a 1 for 5 at the plate.
Shortstop,
Unless something crazy happens in the top of the ninth.
Choo choo choo!
Now batting, right fielder, Jake.
And it doesn't. Bottom of the ninth.
Casey.
6-2. This could do it. Ooh, he ripped that one. Ooh, what a catch for Chipper Dean. On the run, over the shoulder. All right, a 1 for 5 day for Chipper Dean, and that takes us to July 1st. We got Jake Irvin versus Davis Martin, and we catch an L. Ooh, 14 runs. Who got lit? Irvin got lit. 1 2/3, 5 hits, 6 runs, 6 earned. Everybody got pounded on pretty much, except Soroka. We do drive in 6. We get RBIs from Dixon, Arise, Bowers, 2 from Bride, and 1 from DeVries. And that will take us to not our sponsors, our final week of scouting, where we will leave everything as is and get profiles completed on Villa, Ewing, and Magana. And then that is draft time. So yeah. All right, series finale against the Chi Sox, and we got an enter. Oh, Hellman's got a 10-game hitting streak, and we win 7-4. Dixon 2 for 4 with an RBI. RBIs for McDaniels, 2 for Bowers. 1 for Bride, 2 for DeVries. We get home runs from Dixon, McDaniel, Bowers, and DeVries. On the mound, Jordan Hicks, 4 1/3, 3 hits, 3 runs, 2 earned. And looks like Quijada picks up the win. Doval picks up save number 28. And take us to another off day. Nobody's playing, so we'll send that one. We got a series opener against the Texas Rangers. And we will player lock with Rymack. Alec Marsh on the mound for the Outlaws. Has been solid, 7-6, 3.60, 1.24 whip.
Batting third,
Ryan McDaniel.
Ryan McDaniel.
Number 1 pick from the last draft. Looks like Chubby's on first with 1 out. Why did we do that? That's going to be a pop to the catcher. A very meh opening at bat for McDaniel.
Batting fourth. Now batting for the Outlaws.
And we are down 4-0
Third baseman, number 6,
in the bottom of the 4th with 1 out.
McDaniel.
Ball.
And it's hit hard, but right to short. That's out number 2 in the bottom of the 4th.
The left fielder, number 10. Now batting for a
We're not getting any defensive opportunities. All right, man on. Bottom of the 6th. We're getting hammered 9-0. And we swing at one out of the zone. It's 0-1. That is hit hard, right up the middle for a base hit. So it's 2 on, 2 out in the bottom of the 6th.
Now batting for Oklahoma, the left fielder, number 10, Jake Now batting for
Now, bases loaded, bottom of the 8th with 1 out. Opportunity here for Rymack.
Daniel.
That's a ball.
We got speed on second and third, so base hit should score 2. And that is crushed to the gap. Keep going. That's going to go off the wall, and that's going to be a bases clearing double for Ryback. The Outlaws finally get on the board here in the bottom of the 8th. It's on to 3. Simmett, and the Rangers finish us off. After we praise Alex Marsh, he goes 3 2/3, gives up 8 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned. Herget, 1 2/3, gives up the same, and Mata gets touched up. Soroka goes scoreless again. And Rymack had our only RBIs, as we muster only 4 hits. McDaniel gets 2 of them. Game 2 of the set. We are down 2-1. Luis Ariz at the plate. Let's see if we can do anything here. All right, 1 on, 1 out. We're down 2-1 here in the bottom of the 8th. There goes Chubby.
That's a ball.
Pitch misses. 1-0, and Chubby's in. A stolen base number 25 on the season.
Nope.
2-0 to Ariz. Rangers got Puck warming up. Ooh, sweeper. Swing and a miss for Ariz. It's 1-2-1. Yeah, slap to right. Chubby's going to tag and go for it. And we'll get to third. So man on third with 2 outs. It's going to bring up Rymack. See if we can get it tied up here. And we do. Let's go, Rymack. Slap the single to center. And we are knotted at 2 in the bottom of the 8th. Be it for King. All right, to bring in Hunter Harvey Bowers at the plate. I keep swinging at these high pitches, and that is not going to make it to Big Red. That'll be out number 3. And the end of the 8th. But the Outlaws tied up on a McDaniel RBI single. All right, we jump back in. Top of the 9th, 1 out, man on second. Soroka on the mound.
Hey. That's a ball.
You sure about that? Oi. Oi. He is sure about that. Changeup fouled off. Slurve misses. second. Rise to first. It's 2 down. Man at third. Gonna bring up Wyatt Langford.
Ball 1.
Change up in the dirt. That one finds his own. Got him swinging. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Tied at 2. All right, Jonah Bride leads it off in the bottom of the 9th. And a little dribbler to Seager. And that's out number 1. Mountcastle ends it. Gone. Ball game, Outlaws. Ryan Mountcastle with a walk-off. I think putting him into the lineup was a good thing. All right, 3-2 win. RBIs from McDaniel. Mountcastle with the game winner. Hellman also had a solo shot in the game. Suarez goes 5, 7 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned. Castro 1 2/3, no runs, and Soroka works 2 1/3, scoreless to get the win. Finale, we win 2-0. Take a series from the Rangers. And this one is Mountcastle with 2 RBIs. And Sawyer Bush with a great outing, goes 7, 4 hits, no runs, 1 walk, 7 Ks. Rodriguez with the hold. Doval save number 29. Takes us to a series with Seattle. And sim this one, and we lose the opener 7-1. As our only RBI comes from Leo DeVries. Jake Urban continues to struggle. 3 1/3, 6 hits, 5 runs, 5 earned, 2 walks, 1 K. And then Herget's been getting kind of pounded on lately, and Jump actually had a good outing in relief. 4 innings, 2 hits, 1 run, 1 earned. Takes us to game 2. George Kirby versus Jordan Hicks. And we will jump in with Mr. Chubby Dixon. All right, Jordan Hicks takes the mound for the Outlaws today. A beautiful day at TSC Outlaws Park at Bricktown here in downtown Oklahoma City.
Batting second.
All right, Canzone leads it off for the M's.
Canzone.
Sky one to left center. Chubby races back, hauls it in for out number 2.
Batting third, the shortstop. Leading off here this afternoon.
Chubby, 263, 12 homers, 39 RBIs so far here in the first half. And that is a slow roller to short and a quick out number 1.
Batting second. Leading off for
Top, bottom of the third, 2-1 lead for the Outlaws. Nobody on, nobody out. And Chubby rips his single right up the middle to get us going here in the third. Still around, boys. And they do not. We move to the top of the fourth. 1 out, 3-1 count to Rodriguez. And he hits it almost right to Chubby. That's 2 down in the top of the fourth. All right, bottom of the fifth, still 2-1. This time 2 out, nobody on for Chubby. That is skied to right. He's back and makes a catch. Stretches out. Keeps Chubby off the pace pads and ends the inning. 2-1. Outlaws. Into 5.
Leading off to the Mariners, the left fielder, number 8, Ian.
Hap leading off the top of the 6th. Mata on the mound, and another skied to center field. Chubby under it, 1 down. Top of the 7th, Julio Rodriguez. Shallow center, Chubby on. Can of corn for 1 out. Still the top of the 7th. Luis Garcia, the man on first. Left center. Should be under it. Out number 2.
Up next for Seattle, the third baseman, Nolan Jones.
All right, we move to the bottom of the 7th. Outlaws tack on 2 runs, 2 out, man on second, Chubby. Facing Eduard Bizardo. Takes ball 1 high. That is skied to center. Not enough as Rodriguez tracks it down, and that's the end of the 7th. The Outlaws tack on 2 runs. It's 4-1. All right, we sim it, and the Outlaws win. Even it up at 1 apiece. All right, we even the series with the M's. Chubby goes 1 for 4. And looks like Bowers is the man of the match with a homer and knocks in 2 RBIs. Bride, Mountcastle, and DeVries also drive in runs. Hicks goes 5, 3 hits, 1 run, 1 earned, 2 walks, 3 Ks. Holds from Mata and Herget and Kiata. So, yeah, good job, fellas. Sim that, and guess what? It's draft time. All right, here we go, fellas. We got pick number 3, Giants on the board first. Quick rundown of our board. Got a lot of pitchers at the top. Reyna, our top position player. Johnny Bridges, way down here, our next highest. Marin, one of the guys we scouted that jumped way up on the board. He goes from number 99 to number 20. Those last couple guys we scouted, let's see, was Magana, who goes from 131 to 93. So some potential there. Jose Villa goes from number 146 to 107. Really good looking potential there, 84 to 96, but it'll have a very low floor. And then Earl Ewing goes from 188 to 148. So I think that would probably be our option there for picking up a catcher, though, because he should be available in the 6th round because of that 188. But 148 on our board, so something to develop there since we already got 2 really good catchers. So there's our board. There we go. With the number 1 pick in the 2028 MLB Draft, the San Francisco Giants select Andy Thomas. With the number 2 pick, the Washington Nationals select Peter Marlin, starting pitcher. Number 4 on our board. And it's up to us. So Thomas was number 12 on our board. Marlin number 4. Which means the number 1 overall player, shortstop River Mikolas, is available. We didn't scout him at all. I think, since he's not ranked, he should be available in the 2nd round. So there's Pedro Ramirez here. I don't like that he's just a 3-pitch mix. Sweeping curve, changeup, and a fastball. Reyna's sitting there. Antonio Sanchez. His control is a little low. 4-seam, circle change, curveball, 2-seam. Don't really like that pitch mix either. Duchamp or Duchamp. 4-pitch mix with the 2-seam splitter, curveball, and slider. I like that a little bit better. Good control, good stamina. The other stuff can work up. The control and the stamina is really what I focus on, and a 4-pitch mix that I like. But I think we're going to gamble and go the lefty, Pedro Ramirez. And I mean, we can give him a pitch to give him 4 to work on. We can give him a slider and see if he can develop that any. So our first pick with number 3 will be Pedro Ramirez. Oh no, we didn't want to do that. We want to draft him, not remove him. I wish they would fix it to show the Outlaws uniforms, but all right, pick number 31 is Chad Duchamp. 8th on our board, 51 overall. I picked the wrong guy. I'm an idiot. It's Duarte, even though we wanted Francis. So we got Duarte and Francis. All right, McCauley available right here. Perfect. So round 3, we take the closer, Randall McCauley, discovery closer, and Steve Magana. So we'll grab him. 93 on our board, 131 overall. Let's take Eloy Jaquez. We did not scout him, but he's got high potential reliever. And it takes us to our final pick of Earl Ewing. Ewing, who was 188 on the MLB board, moved up to 148, 95% scouted, and he can play left field. So catcher and left field for Earl Ewing. And that, once again, with pick number 3 in the draft, we take Pedro Ramirez, ranked number 3 on our board, a lefty. With our promotion incentive pick, we take Chad Duchamp, number 8 on our board, a righty. Pick number 45, Gabriel Duarte, number 54 on our board. Can play all 3 outfield positions, switch hitter. Pick number 70, Steven Francis, number 65 on our board, a JUCO or college player, which should have high B to low A potential. Pick number 85, Randall McCauley, a Discovery closer. Pick number 115, Steve Magana, 131 on the MLB board. We scout him. He moves up to number 93. Eloy Yaquez. We did not scout. I just like that potential there, and he was still available in the 5th, so we pulled the trigger on him. He's already 23 years old, but should have some good potential there. And our final pick, with 175 in the 6th, we get catcher Earl Ewing, who was 188 on the MLB board and moves up to 148 on our board with scouting. So I'm guessing he's probably going to be like 46 overall with 90 to 93 potential. I'm hoping to get that A potential out of him. And that is our 2028 draft. All right, takes us to the finale with the M's. And we're down by 1. We sim, and we lose by 1, 3-2. So we lose the series to the Mariners. As we get RBIs from Ezekiel Duran and Jonah Heim. On the mound, Alec Marsh, 4 1/3, 6 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned. Takes the L. Castro, Mata, and Rodriguez pitch scoreless relief. So we just can't muster any runs. All right, we are not in the home run derby. So we will skip it this year. All right, I'll show you the results. All right, All-Star game. All right, it's the All-Star game from Philly. All right, our lone All-Star this year is Camilo Duvall. And I don't know why he's wearing A's gear. Hey! Hey! Sinker, 3 straight pitches, strikes him out.
He's hitting to the National League. Number 3, Willie Castro.
Challenge that one. And get it. 1-1.
Nope. Outside. Nope. That's a ball.
Bo Bichette on deck. Fights it off. Stays 3-2. Got him with the sinker. The ball is 1 out away from saving the All-Star game.
He's hitting to the National League. Number 16.
He's got to get Rafael Devers to do it. Slider's fouled off. 0-2. Here we go. He does it. Duvall. in the wrong uniform saves the All-Star game for the American League and wins it 1-0. All right, for his efforts in the All-Star game, Camilo Duvall was named All-Star Game MVP for getting that 1-0 save there for the American League. So how about that? We got our first All-Star MVP on the Outlaws. All right, that'll take us to the Futures game. So the Futures game is at Canada. All right, so we actually have multiple players in the Futures game as one of our pitching prospects, Dexter Lowry, is starting for the American Futures.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
And he pitches a scoreless top of the first. And Marcus Walker steps to the plate.
Ball, that's outside.
Fights that one off and pops it to right, and that's the end of the first.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Marcus Walker.
Now we got a runner on first, 2 outs. And that's ripped to the left, but right to the left fielder, and that's the end of the third. This game. All right, bottom of the 6th, nobody out, 1 on.
Yep, that ball went out. Ball, that's off the plate.
It's ripped to center, a base hit for Walker.
Pick it up, pick it up.
And gives the American 2 on with nobody out.
Pinch hitting for the American
And they still
Futures.
have the Atlanta Futures uniforms. All right, so Walker gets pinch hit for. The Nationals win the Futures game. All right, couple guys in the Futures game perform well. Off day, and we're out of the break with a road trip to Philly with Suarez on the mound against Pepio, and it's a loss. As we get a homer from Arise and RBIs from Bride. And Suarez goes 5, gives up 8 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned. Catches the loss. Game 2 at Philly. Got a bases loaded situation in the top of the 7th. And we end up losing 3-2. We're going to drop a series to the Phils here. The RBIs for Rise and Dixon. On the mound, Sawyer Bush goes 5, 4 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned, 4 walks, 2 Ks, and Rodriguez catches the L. Right, final game of the set, and we got a trade offered to us. All right, there it is. Another trade made as we send Gage Jump and Max Muncy to the Yanks for Arden Brennan and Carlos LaGrange. Brennan, the #1 first-round pick for the Yankees in the 2027 draft, already at 71 overall with a B potential. He's a righty with a 4-pitch mix. 2-seamer, curveball, changeup, and a slider. And looks like more of a control spot pitcher rather than a blow 'em away with speed. His fastball is only around 90. But there we go. Trade completed. All right, final set with the Phils. We're down 2-1. Ryan McDaniels has 2 homers, looking to make it 3. And he does not do it, and we lose 3-2 to the Phillies, so we get swept by the Phils. And our only 2 runs of the game are 2 McDaniel solo homers, pushing him to 15 homers and 15 RBIs on the year. Jake Irvin actually had a good outing, and it goes to waste. He goes 6 1/3, 6 hits, 1 run, 1 earned, 1 walk, 3 Ks. Hold for Rodriguez, and Quijada catches the L, giving up 2 runs in 2/3. And it brings us to a home set with KC. And we will sim it. So we are down 3-2 in the bottom of the 8th. DeVries batting, Heim on base, and we end up blowing it 7-3. So RBIs from Bowers, DeVries, and Hellman. On the mound, Jordan Hicks goes 5 hits, and Duvall absolutely got hammered and blew it and catches the loss. And that brings us to day 1, 2 signed draft pick. All right, Pedro Ramirez, our number 1 overall pick. We are offering $7.13 million, and he signs. All right, Eloy Jaquez. He is also ready to be offered. We're going to offer $370K, and he signs. Okay, so that leaves 6 picks that we're not able to offer yet. So we're going to try and get these 2 guys ready to offer within the next 2 days. So Francis and McCauley, and the rest of the guys are either 35% or higher. So these are our first 2 targets, as we have 2 players signed. Game 2 with Kansas City. It's Alec Marsh versus Kolek. And we are up 1-0 in the top of the 8th. We sim it, and the Royals come back and beat us 6-3. In this one, we had RBIs from Bowers and Hellman on the mound. Marsh with a great outing, and once again our bullpen blows it. Duvall gets hammered again. What's going on with our all-star? Soroka catches the loss. Rodriguez gets the blown save. And the finale is another loss. So we lose 6 straight out of the all-star break. This time 6-1 to KC. Our only RBI comes from Victor Robles. And Suarez catches the L, 3 1/3, 5 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. And that'll bring us to an off day. Why couldn't we sign draft picks? That was weird. All right, Sawyer Bush on the mound versus Reed Detmers. We'll jump in a player lock with Ryman. All right, opening series with the Angels. Sawyer Bush starts it off. Has won 2 in a row, up to 7-6 on the season. An outstanding rookie campaign for Bush.
Batting third, the third
We
base.
move to the bottom of the first, down 1-0 to the Angels. Chubby on first for Rymack. And he skies one to right. And that's a 1 pitch out.
Batting fourth,
All right, still 1-0 in the top of the third. Nobody on, nobody out.
1-1-1.
Daniel gets out number 1.
up next for the Angels, the catcher, number 14, leading off for Oklahoma.
All right, still 1-0 in the bottom of the fourth.
Ryan.
Nobody on as McDaniel leads it off. to not wait on sweeping curve. And the 0-1 is fisted into right for out number 1. All right, Outlaws grab the lead in the bottom of the 5th, 3-1. 1 out, 1 on for Rymac. It is shot right up the middle. That's a base hit. It's a 2 on and 1 out. Look at the Rookie of the Year candidates. Rymac and Chubby right behind the Angels. Ryan Nicholson. 1 for 3 for Rymac, and this one is Outlaws are rolling 10-1. And that's a rip foul. Simple change is fouled off and quickly 0-2.
Ball, that's too high.
The 1-2 from Aldegiri is fouled away. And that is shot. Oh, what a play by the shortstop. Robs Rymac of another hit for out number 1 in the bottom of the 6th. All right, we get another at bat here in the bottom of the 8th. Nobody out, 1 on.
Ryan McDaniel.
Ball 1.
First pitch is low. And that is gone. Rymac with homer number 16. And it's 12-1. Absolutely smoked left center. Outlaws get the win. All right, we take the opener from the Angels, 13-1. Big days for Chubby, McDaniel, Pozo, Bowers, as McDaniels and Bowers both homer. And Sawyer Bush gets another W, 6 innings, 5 hits, 1 run, 1 earned, 2 walks, 10 Ks. Soroka with the hold. Herget cleans it up. Now we can sign draft picks. Let's go. All right, Francis at 55. Stephen Francis, 55 motivation to sign. Pick number 70. We're going to offer him $924K. And he signed. Randall McCauley, our discovery closer with pick number 85. 54% motivation. We're going to offer $701. And he signs. All right, game number 2 against the Angels. McDaniel needs a triple for the cycle. He's in back-to-back games with homers. And the Outlaws wallop the Angels again, 11-2. In this one, DeVries with 4 RBI game, 1 RBI from everybody else except Chubby, who goes 0-4. We get homers from Arise, McDaniel, Jonah Bride, Leo DeVries. And on the mound, Jake Irvin finally gets a win. Moves to 4-5, 7 innings, 6 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned, 1 walk, 7 Ks. And the finale. We drop it, but we do win the series. In this one, we get RBIs from Duran and DeVries. A home run from Ezekiel Duran. Jordan Hicks, 3 1/3, 7 hits, 5 runs, 5 earned, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts. All right, the finale against the Halos is a win. So we win the series against the Angels with an 8-4 win. In this one, RBIs from Chubby, Arise, 2 from McDaniel. Jonah Bride drives in 3, Bowers with 1. And we get a homer from Bride on the mound. Alec Marsh goes 4, gives up 2. And looks like Mata gets to say, or the win in relief. And Doval gets save number 30 on the season. Back to the calendar. All right, we got a road series with Boston. After winning the series with the Angels, the opener, we lose 10-6. We get a homer from Bride, RBIs from Chubby, Rymack, and DeVries on the mound. Suarez gets absolutely bashed. Jeez. And we'll jump into another game here and player lock with Chubby Dixon. All right, Ryan Bello on the mound for the Sox.
The center fielder, number 2, Chubby Dixon.
And Chubby leading things off.
Ball, that's out.
Sinker finds his own, evens the count at 1s. And it is ripped to second. He cannot haul it in. Chubby's speed is too much. How will they score it?
Batting second, the second baseman, Luis Arise.
Pretty fast.
Batting eighth, the third baseman, Caleb
I don't know how they scored it.
Durbin.
But we move to the and Chubby's throw to third is ugly, and first and third is 1 out for the Red Sox.
The second baseman, J-Dog. Up next for the Outlaws, the center fielder, number 2, Chubby Dixon.
Rounded to third, and that's a double play to end the top of the third.
Up next for the Red Sox.
All right, Outlaws trail 3-1 in the bottom of the 5th.
Gonzalez.
Slap to center for a base hit with 1 out.
Up next for the Red Sox.
4-1 now, 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th. Runners at first and second for Duran. And he'll sky one to left center, and Chubby brings it in to end the 5th. All right, nobody on for Chubby with 1 out here in the top of the 6th. And that is skied to right for an easy out. Now Contreras, still 4-1 Boston in the bottom half of the 6th. And that is high in the air to center. Chubby brings it in for out number 2.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Tough start for Sawyer.
Carlos Narvaez.
Is in shallow center. Chubby coming on and can't make the play. That was weird. Don't know why he didn't even try for it. He was right there.
The designated hitter, Romy. Gonzalez.
And bottom of the seventh, still 4-1.
2, 2, 2, 2.
And one out, with one on.
Up next for the Red Sox.
And bottom,
the Outlaws.
top of the
The
eighth,
center
still
fielder, number
4-1. One out, nobody on for
Yeah.
Chubby. And that is a base hit to left.
Boy, nice job.
The batter, number 1.
So depending on how they scored that, I did pay attention. Wait, we got bases loaded. We're jumping in here.
Up next.
I don't know if I have to do this to let us bat. We'll do it just in case.
The right fielder, Michael.
All right, bottom of the ninth, bases loaded, 3-2, 2 out. Michael Hellman fouls it off. Staying alive. Will Santana give us something to hit? He does. It's skied to left. I don't think it's got enough. Up against the wall. That's the ball game. We lose the second game to Boston 4-1. As they do score that a hit for Chubby. And he goes 2 for 4. DeVries with our only RBI, a solo shot. Bush goes 3 2/3, gives up 7 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned, 5 walks, and 2 Ks to catch the loss in that one. All right, finale with the Red Sox, and we win it. And there is a trade. Matt Wallner goes to the Phillies for Ryan Ridley and Moises Chassé, and Johnny Batista, prospect, to the Twins from the Yankees, who get Royce Lewis at third. And we win the finale at Boston, getting RBIs from Arise, McDaniel, and Hillman. Arise with his 13th homer of the year. Irvin goes 8 innings, 7 hits, no runs, 1 walk, 8 Ks to even his record at 5-5. And Duvall picks up save number 31 on this season. And that is where we will end this one on the back end of July. In the next one, we will finish off July, get all those prospects signed, hopefully all those prospects signed, and see what those potentials and ratings are, and take a look at some of the other draft picks. We end this one still sitting in third in the West at 48-61. 22.5 back of the Mariners. And yeah, cool. We did get our number 1 pick, Pedro Ramirez, signed, so that's good. The rest of the guys are just the later draft picks, and hopefully we can get them wrapped up in the next one and get closer to getting through our first season of the Outlaws franchise. If you enjoy this type of content and made it this far into the video, it'd be really awesome if you could hit that like and subscribe. Just a little bit of help, or a little bit of effort for a whole lot of help. And we would appreciate it. But yeah, thank you for taking time out of your day to spend it with us. We do appreciate it. And if you enjoy this type of content, you enjoy College Football 26, that's on the channel. We got UTRGV Dynasty going. We got the Outlaw Dynasty from CFP 25, our Team Builder Dynasty. And yeah, check it out and come back and hang out with us anytime. I'm Chip, aka Tater, aka Hef. A lot of aliases, and that's not the point. The point is, come back and hang out. Till the next one, see ya.
You crazy mother.